Hi, I'm Eileen and I'm 18 years old and I'm a high school student in the FLES program. I will be teaching elementary students French virtually for the moment and hopefully in person whenever things get better. I've been learning French for the past 5 years and I'm taking my sixth French class right now. I really love learning about French as a language and also the culture connected to it. I think it's really interesting and fun to learn about that and the history and traditions and food and so on connected with France and the French language. Learning French allowed me to do a lot of interesting things, such as make crepes and try different French foods in class, and it allowed me to learn about French art and watch movies and listen to music I never would have heard before unless I took French, and it also allowed me to be a part of a French exchange program where I had a student from France live with me for 2 weeks. And it really was a fantastic experience and allowed me to make a lot of new friends and meet a lot of new people. And I would have gone to France this summer, but it got canceled due to the pandemic. As I learned As I learned more and more about French, I began to really love it, and especially just the language and history of it. And when I was in ninth grade, I really started to listen to French music on my own and explore French in my own time outside of class. And as I began to take more upper level classes in French, I got to see more about France and the culture and how it just the impact of it rather than just the language itself and grammar. And learning about the French really opened my mind and changed my perspective on the world, and it broadened my view of how I different things, and it made me realize how different and interesting different places in the world are. And I wanted to take this class to teach French to students early on because it's not it's a really cool experience to not only just teach children a different language, but I also wanted to try and inspire them and get them excited to learn about a different language as I am and hopefully encourage young kids to take French in the future.